It is, man. It's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. You feel what I'm saying? Now, listen, man. You can tap in, you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest, and I suggest you tap in. So let's get right into it. Now, you already know time, energy, the highest forms of currency, my G. I know they got you out here chasing the bag, chasing that money, chasing that moolah, chasing that guap, that paper, stacking that dough. But always keep it in the front of your mental Rolodex. That time and energy are the highest forms of currency, my G. At all times, it is what it is. Big salute to all my day one investors, everybody that's tapped into the channel, understanding we're growing this thing organically. Constant elevation. Yeah, we are on our way to the top, well over 30,000 subscribers. Big salute to everybody that's locked in. Even bigger salute to all my newcomers, all my new subscribers, everybody that's making their way to the Realest channel on YouTube, Grown Man Business TV. I carved out a lane for the real, and I'm the only one in it. You feel what I'm saying? Big salute to y'all. Make sure y'all wipe y'all feet off when y'all walk into the big house. Yeah. Make sure y'all hit the like button, the subscribe button. Make sure your notification bells are ringing every time I go live. Any and every time I go live, you want to be tapped in to the Realest on YouTube. It's a reason why you are in this algorithm. It's a reason why you are here with Grown Man Business TV. So big salute to y'all. Listen, man, big salute to my wrenches. And we gonna really have a conversation today. You know, it's a lot going on in these YouTube streets. It's a war going on outside that no man is safe from, and you can run, but you cannot hide forever. You cannot hide forever. And one thing for sure, two things for certain, when it come to Grown Man Business TV, I'm going to give you that pure dope straight off the brick into the bottles. You already know how we giving it up. You know what I mean? So I'm going to let y'all come in here because we got a lot to talk about. Yeah, on this beautiful Saturday, I'm going to give y'all some pure game. I'm going to go left. I'm going to go against the grain. I'm going to go against the tide. I am not like anybody else. That's the reason why the channel is growing. So listen, man, I'm going to give y'all a few seconds to get in here. Big salute to the chat. Y'all already know. Let me customize some things because when it get real, when it get deep, it get wicked, and it's always deeper than rap. You need to know that the Agent Smiths are going to be in the chat. Yeah, the trolls are about to be sent into the algorithm because I'm about to give y'all something y'all don't even understand what we about to do with this. So let me handle some business. Big salute to the chat, man. I'm going to let y'all get in here. Grown Man Business TV. You see the thumbnail, right? You see the title. Oh, we about to talk about Ye. We about to talk about Kanye West. We about to talk about Neo in the Matrix. Hey, don't trip. Don't even trip. I got something for y'all. Big salute, man. I'm going to let y'all get in here. Hit the like button, man. Hit the subscribe button. Make sure your notification bells are ringing when you come into this. Yeah, man, look, you already know how we giving it up. We going to talk about Neo in the Matrix today. Y'all ready for that? Let me know, man. Let me know. Y'all ready to talk about what it is, what's really going on. Let me do something before we even get into that. Big salute to the chat. Here we go. Bow, you see that? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Hit the subscribe button. If you want to talk to Grown Man Business TV, if you want to type in the chat, if you want to troll, if you want to do whatever you want to do, the first thing you going to do is you going to subscribe to the channel. You're not talking to me for free, homie. We not having no conversations for free. You're not just going to be using your Twitter fingers when I'm trying to deliver this message. You're not just going to be using your Twitter fingers when I'm chopping this pure dope straight off the brick into the bottles. Hit the subscribe button if you want to do all that. If not, get your ass in the back of the class, man. Close your mouth and open your ears. You know what I mean? I'm not going to stop you from getting this game, but I'm going to stop you from running your mouth and using your Twitter fingers all in the chat. That's what I'm going to do. So you saw that. Big salute. Yeah. I like to do that. I like to make sure you got to pay homage before you talk to me. You going to pay homage before you talk to Grown Man Business TV. I am not one of those channels where I'm going to just let you come over here running off at your mouth, bumping your gums and all that, and using your Twitter fingers. You know what I mean? We not going to do that, man. We are a seasoned channel over here. This ain't one of these new YouTubers. This ain't one of these new YouTube channels where you just ran across this and they don't know what they doing and you get to play games and do what you want to do. No, we control the narrative over here at Grown Man Business TV. We control the narrative. We control the chat. We do that. Now listen, man. Big salute to the chat. I wanted to give y'all a few minutes to get in here while I'm customizing the channel. Oh, we gonna talk. Now, I've been giving y'all what y'all want. I've been giving the algorithm what the algorithm wants. So you got to understand something. You got to give a little to receive a little. It's a give and take relationship. And when you want to stimulate the algorithm, you got to give the algorithm what the algorithm want. Understanding that it's a message in the madness, regardless of what I'm talking about. If it's Big Meech, if it's Kendrick Lamar, we gonna give the algorithm what the algorithm is asking for. But we not gonna drag this out. We not gonna talk about Big Meech, 50 Cent, Supreme McGriff, and all of that nonsense over and over and over again. We ain't got to do that for numbers over here at Grown Man Business TV. See, we are not one of those channels where you're going to see 13 videos about 50 Cent and Big Meech. I said what I said, did what I did. Well over 20,000 views, 30,000 views on that. And we going to move forward because you got to know something. Once you stimulate the algorithm, now I can interject that pure dope. Now we gonna talk. Kanye West is on X doing his thing right now. And you got a lot of people calling Kanye West crazy. You got a lot of people saying Kanye West is having a meltdown. I'm here to tell you at Grown Man Business TV, Kanye West is Neo in the Matrix. Listen, yay, Kanye West, Chicago's very own, is Neo in the Matrix. Kanye West has risen to a platform and risen to a plateau that is uncharted territory. We have never seen this happen before. Kanye West has went through the ceiling that was set for us. And either you can see through the smoke and mirrors or you can't. And if you can't see through the smoke and mirrors, it's all right. You got Grown Man Business TV to walk you through. You got Grown Man Business TV to give you that pure dope. But salute to Kanye West. Oh, yeah. It get deep, it get wicked, and it's always deep in a rap. How many times they gonna tell you Kanye West is crazy? How many times they gonna tell you Kanye West is having a meltdown? How many times you gonna believe the nonsense? How many times you gonna let the Matrix create the narrative that you live by, that you yearn for? How many times, homie? Kanye West is crazy, but Kanye West is worth $2.7 billion. Kanye West is crazy, but Kanye West is Neo in the Matrix. Now, why do you say that, Grown Man Business TV? Why is there a correlation between the Matrix and Kanye West and Neo? Well, let's break this down and I'm gonna give y'all this game, homie. You already know what you're here for. We are living in a matrix. We are living in the real life matrix. You understand what I'm saying? Where everything has been constructed and concocted and fed to you. Every thought, everything that you do, every goal you set, every purpose you are chasing is set in stone by the matrix. It's nothing new under the sun. You got to understand something. It's a reason why you are chasing a dream. It's a reason why you are chasing goals. It's a reason why you are still chasing a bag. Because the matrix has set these things up, has set these ploys up for you to chase. You are chasing your goals. You are chasing your dreams. But you got to ask yourself, why would you have to chase your dreams? Why do you have to chase your goals? Why are you chasing? The word chase means something is eluding you. Something is fleeing away from you. So you mean to tell me your dreams are running away from you and you got to chase it? You mean to tell me the bag is running away from you and you got to chase it? Your goals are running away, but you got to chase it? Everything that you are doing has been a seed implanted in you that has now grown and flourished. What happens when you realize we are no longer chasing anything? We're going to manifest everything we want. We're going to manifest everything in our reality. When do you realize it is no longer a chase? Let me break this down. Let's really get into this. You grew up in poverty, right? Well, poverty was put in place by the higher ups and the elites. Poverty is given. They implemented poverty and pain into our communities, and you grew up in poverty. So now you want to get out of poverty. So now you chasing a bag. Do you understand that all of that has been set up for you? The poverty was put there for now you to look straight forward and chase a bag. You grew up without your father in the house. You grew up without your family connected. You know, the family unit. You know, God, man, woman, and child. What a school to prison pipeline was set up for you and your family to be separated. It was drugs and cocaine and dope put into the community so that you wouldn't have a father. So now your goal is to have a family. Your goal is to keep your family intact. All of these seeds planted that are flourishing. What happens when you beat the game? What happens when you have completed every level and now you are not chasing money? You are not chasing a bag because you are worth $2 billion. What happens when you are not worried about family because you are now in control of your family and the head of your household? What happens when you have beat the streets? What happens when you are at the top of fashion? You become Neo in the Matrix. Yo, you know, I'm just chasing my dreams, homie. I'm just chasing my goals. You know what I'm saying? You know, my purpose. I'm just chasing my purpose. But you don't understand, all of that was set in place for you. Why are you chasing a dream? In the Matrix, it's easy for us to take these words, misconstrue them, and make them mean what we want them to mean, not understanding that words are spells. So you out here chasing a dream. So while you chasing this dream, you ain't paying attention to nature. You ain't paying attention to the sky. You ain't looking down. You not looking around you because you chasing a dream. As long as you chasing this dream, you're not going to pay attention to the matrix around you. As long as you chasing your goals, as long as you chasing a bag, you're not going to realize that the stake is not real. You remember in the Matrix when Officer Smith, he took homeboy to the restaurant and he gave him that steak. And he told him, yo, that steak tastes real, don't it? He said, man, I could taste every part of this steak. But it's not real. It's a simulation. It's the Matrix. As long as you are having tunnel vision and you are chasing a bag, chasing your goal, chasing your dreams, you're going to miss out on everything that's really important. And we're going to get back into that. I want to elaborate more on why you are so hard struck on chasing. Why would you have to chase your dream? You ever ask yourself that? You ever ask yourself, you ever tap into your inner thoughts and ask yourself, why am I having to chase a dream that I'm having? Why am I having to chase a goal? Why am I so hard struck on chasing a bag? You think that that's by coincidence? No, the higher ups and the elites, the matrix. We're going to double back on that, but that's a deep point. See, the downloads are downloading, and I'm only going to come to you once the downloads finish downloading. You chasing a bag, well, you ain't paying attention to your family. You chasing your dreams, right? Well, you don't see everything that's going on around you. And 9 times out of 10, what we all get to witness is both sides of the coin. Because we're going to talk about Ye, but let me break this down, right? What happens when you reach your goals? See, you either going to reach these goals or you're not going to reach these goals. And when you reach the goals, what we see is these people spend their whole life chasing their dreams, and then they realize that's it. They spend their whole life trying to get money. They get all the money and they go crazy because they realize I done wasted all this precious time. I done missed out on all this family time. I done missed out on my children. I done missed out on the simple things in life, chasing a bag. And now I got the bag and it ain't even worth it. That's the trick. But by the time you figure out what the trick is, you done been tricked already. You done been tricked out of position. You done wasted 40 years chasing a bag. And then you get the bag and you realize it ain't even worth it. It was a trick the whole time. You've been structured and trained to chase your dreams. Chase. I don't want nothing I gotta chase. I don't want nothing that I gotta chase, homie. If I can't manifest it, I don't want it. You spend all your life chasing a dream to buy your mama a house, get your family out of poverty that was put in place for you. You get that, you reach those goals, but you done missed out on every birthday of your children. You done missed out on time and anniversaries with your wife. You done lost your mama. Your mama done passed away. You didn't even get a chance to really spend time with your mama. And only after you chase these goals for 50 years of your fucking life do you realize you got tricked out of position. You chasing something. I ain't chasing nothing. I ain't chasing a woman. I ain't chasing a dream. And I ain't chasing no goals. I'ma manifest my reality. I'm a glitch in the matrix. We're going to get back into that. We're going to get back into what you are chasing. But right now, let's talk about Ye. Big salute to the chat. 300 in here. Hit the like button. Kanye West is Neo in the Matrix. Kanye West has reached a plateau that is uncharted territory. And because we have never seen this happen in present day, in modern day time, we have never seen this in our reality, in our culture. We have never seen a black man reach this level. They want to paint him as crazy. They want to create the narrative that that's not Neo. He's not the one. We made the mistake. The oracle told us something and we misconstrued it. We not looking at the one. See, the oracle already told us. You listening to him right now. Hey, Perez. Salute, Joseph. Hey, listen, homie. I saw your comment. And I'm gonna address Jen Lee tonight. But you know what? The downloads was downloading. And I'm gonna talk about that. I'm glad to see you in the chat. Big salute to Joseph JP. I call him JP. I'm gonna talk more about that because this is part 1. And this is gonna lead me into, Jen Lee. That dog fur that's calling itself a zigger all over the internet. Let's talk. They want us to believe that Kanye West is crazy. I'm here to tell you, Kanye West is Neo in the Matrix. Now listen, Kanye is all over X. If you don't know, Kanye is all over X right now. He's making a lot of tweets. He's making a lot of comments. He's stirring up the pot right now. And he got a lot of the higher ups and the elites sitting at the edge of their seat. He got a lot of the higher ups and the elites scared to death right now. And a lot of y'all don't know about that because y'all have been distracted with Big Meech and 50 Cent. They are distracting us with who's a rat and who's not a rat. So if you want to know who's a rat and who's not, my last live stream, I broke all that down. We don't got to keep talking about it. But all of these content creators and all of these bloggers are talking about who's a rat and who's not. And nobody's really homing in and talking about what Kanye West is doing right now. Big salute, yeah. This is unprecedented. This is the glitch in the matrix. And all I'm here to do is give you that game, homie. All I'm here to do is present the pure dope straight off the brick into the bottles. Yeah, JP, listen, I saw the comment. I meant to comment back, but the download's been downloading. And I didn't want to just talk about Jin Lee. Let me say this before we go further, right? When I first started this, I would get so excited that the downloads was downloading. I would run straight to YouTube and I would talk and I would give y'all the game that was given to me. And then later that day, more downloads would download. And I would say, damn, I wish I would have waited. It was premature. So what I've learned to do is let the downloads download fully. So that when I come to y'all, I'm not half-stepping. It's not premature. You feel what I'm saying? So Kanye West doing what he has done was the last bit of downloads that I needed to take me into Jin Lee. And it's going to be a phenomenal live stream. It's going to be epic. We doing that tonight. So make sure your notification bells are on because we're going to go live tonight and it's going to be epic. But Kanye West, Yeezy, he's saying a lot of wild things on X. He's making a lot of wild and outlandish comments right now. I mean, he might have made 1,000 comments. I can't read them all. But it was a few of them that burned into my mental Rolodex. It was a few of them that let me know that this is Neo in the Matrix. Nobody understands why he's saying the things that he's saying. They think that he's having a meltdown. They think that he's crazy. No. Now, you already know how we do here at Grown Man Business TV. I'm going to run something past y'all. I want y'all to get some more context on what's going on with Kanye West. I'm going to let y'all hear this, but I want to also let y'all read a couple of these texts, a couple of these tweets, and I want y'all to be able to understand where we at right now and what's going on. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Big salute to the chat. Here we go. Bam. Now, look at this. Look at these texts right here. Look at these texts. Look at these comments. Look at these tweets. Yeah. He says, call me Adolf Hitler. And your B still wants to F. Right? Adolf Hitler. Right? He says, Hitler was so fresh. Right? He says, I'm going to normalize talking about Hitler the way they talk about killing ziggers. Has it been normalized? Right? Now, I want y'all to listen, man. Big salute to the chat.
And then he says, I'm going to normalize talking about Hitler. This is crazy. And then he says, the way they talking about killing niggas has been normalized. And then he says, Hitler was so fresh. This nigga's crazy. And then he says, call me Adolf Hitler and you still want to... Okay, I can't take this anymore, bro. And then he says, I love cutting the grass every couple of years. 3 devil emojis. And then after that, he says, just for clarity, they're trying to make an example out of Puff. Me and my brother had our issues, but these white people trying to use Puff to scare niggas. I'm neither scared nor brave. This is just me, he says. And then after that, he says, I just found out that Puff is not allowed to make or collect money while he's locked up, so I'm gonna send his half of the money to Justin. And after that, he says, whoever is after Puff, we got to find out exactly who they are. Okay, cool. Play off the grid. My heart. See what I can remember. Please get back in the shower, Kanye. And then he says, I'm going to normalize talking about Hitler. This is crazy. And then he says, the way they talking about killing niggas has been normalized. And then he says, Hitler was so fresh. This nigga's crazy. And then he says, call me Adolf Hitler and you still wanna fuck. And he puts up these tweets right here. He says, I got in the shower and thought of like 6 tweets. Let me see what I can remember. Please get back in the shower, Kanye. And then he says, I'm going to normalize talking about Hitler. This is crazy. And then he says, the way they talking about killing niggas has been normalized. And then he says, Hitler was so fresh. This nigga's crazy. And then he says, call me Adolf Hitler and you still wanna fuck. Okay, I can't take this anymore, bro. And then he puts up the
Woo-wee! Let's talk about this. Let's really have this conversation now. That's just a small portion of what Kanye West been saying on X. That's just a small portion, and I'm going to run that back. I'm going to let y'all hear that again. I know it sounds outlandish, but I understand exactly what Ye is doing. So while everybody's talking about Big Meech and 50 Cent and who's a rat and who's not, nobody is really understanding the bigger picture. The feds, the government, the higher-ups and the elites at play. Everybody's worried about 50 and Meech. Nobody's looking at the puppet master, the Geppetto in the situation that got strings on 50 and got strings on Meech, and they just playing, it's a puppet game right here, the puppet master. The same puppet masters are the same people that are investing money in all of these trash rappers. I call them trash rappers. Rapping about killing, deleting, Sexy Red, Glorilla. They got our women listening to it. They got our children listening to it. And it's been normalized to talk about the deleting of black people. So you got a man like Kanye West saying, how about we normalize the deleting of Jewish people? Hitler, those gas chambers and all of that. How about we make that a normal conversation? How about we rap about that? See, you can't rap about that because those people are the ones funding hip hop. Oh, see, we run the culture, but we don't run the industry. We don't run the music business. Those people are pouring millions, hundreds of millions of dollars for your nephew, your son, your father to rap over and over about the deletion of his own people. So I need to break this down for y'all so y'all don't understand that he is not crazy. He is Neo in the Matrix. What happens when you can't see through the smoke and mirrors? That means you a sheep, homie. That means you are being led by the shepherd of the higher-ups and the elites. They are leading you into the pasture. They are feeding you poison. They are letting you drink poison. They are poisoning the air, and you are happy to partake. So when you can't see and understand, nah, he don't need to work. Yeah, I think he need to work on the album. And in that album, there should not be one lyric about shooting, killing, deleting one black person. But everybody other than us, he should be talking. Yeah, how about we run down on some Caucasian people? How about we run down on that dog fur? Put your head in the dirt. How about we rap like that? How about we rap about gas chambers and torture chambers? We have let them normalize us talking about deleting each other. And then our youth, our youngins, are poisoned with the music, and they go outside and they start deleting each other. You got Mexican rappers, you got Asian rappers, you got white rappers talking about zigga this and zigga that. And ain't nobody talking about this. Ain't nobody outraged about this. Everybody just waking up in the matrix, chasing a dream. Chasing a goddamn dream. You just in the matrix chasing a goal. And you ain't been able to look to the left and look to the right and understand that you've been being controlled this whole time. Now, let me tell you something. I'm in the matrix right along with you. It take discipline and discernment for me to look around and see what's going on. It take, I'm in the rat race as well. I gotta go chase a bag. I got bills to pay. I got a family to raise. I gotta be an example. They got me, they got me by the strings as well. I'm in the matrix, but why would I look down on somebody that broke out the matrix? Why would I disrespect a man that I see has literally broken out the matrix? Why would I call that crazy? Now, grown man business TV, what you mean? What you mean when you say Ye has broken out the matrix? Well, let's talk about that. Again, we all chasing goals, we all chasing dreams, but what happens when you reach your goals? What happens when you beat the game? Okay, let's talk. You need money, right? We all need money. We chasing a bag. Well, what happens when you make $2.5 billion? You got more money than Jay-Z. Okay, we all want to be fresh. We like to put that shit on, you know what I mean? Well, what happens when you become the biggest in the clothing game? You have beat the game of drip. What happens when you no longer have to worry about drip? I mean, you are Kanye West. You can sell Yeezys for $1,000. Okay. Okay, no doubt. I feel you on that. Well, we need land. Okay, well, what happens when you can go to Wyoming and buy thousands of acres of land? What happens when you beat the game? What happens when you cut all the strings and you are no longer a puppet? You become Neo in the Matrix. Now you can start saying whatever you want to say. They can't cancel you. They can't delete you. They can't muffle your statements. They can't muffle your message. Now you can go to war. Yeah. See, we thought Jay-Z was going to do that, but Jay-Z is a puppet. Jay-Z is a puppet. We thought Jay-Z was going to get the money and go to war, but Jay-Z is a worker for the NFL, for the higher-ups and the elites. What happens when you detach yourself from everything and every entity? It's time to go to war. And how do you go to war? How do you go to war? Who are the higher-ups and the elites? Well, those people was the ones that was in those gas chambers. The higher-ups and the elites is the ones that want us to think that Hitler was a bad person. Let me digress. You ever thought to yourself, why was we taught Hitler was the worst person in the world? Do you ever think to yourself, you ever thought to yourself, why as children, as young children, kindergarten, first grade, second grade, 11, 12 years old, 6 years old, 5 years old, they made an effort and they made it their business to make us believe that Hitler was a bad person? The Matrix. Nobody wants to ask these questions because you too busy chasing your dreams. You too busy chasing something that you should never have to chase in the first place. You should never have to chase your dreams, homie. Your dreams are your dreams. Manifestation is what it is. But they got you believing you need to chase. So if you want to go to war, talk about those gas chambers. You want to let them know that you awake and you know what's going on. Talk about Hitler. Tell them, let them know. We know the truth. We know what Hitler knows. We know that Hitler was he was for blacks. You know what Hitler called black people? He called black people the diamonds in the jewelry around God's neck. Listen, man, in one of his speeches, he said, America will fall. America will fold. It will bend, break, and fold because America has stolen precious jewelry. America has stolen diamonds in the precious jewelry that was around God's neck. He was talking about black people. He was talking about the POWs, the prisoners of war over in America. Because we wasn't slaves, homie. We was prisoners of war. So you so busy and we are so focused on chasing a dream that we don't even understand we was lied to, homie. They lied to us. They made us hate Hitler. They made us hate him. Not understanding that Leopold killed 100 million, 500 million Africans over there in the Congo. But y'all, they don't teach us about that. They don't make us hate Leopold for killing all those Africans, but they want us to hate Hitler for what he did to the higher ups and the elites. Oh yeah, this gonna be an epic live stream. Kanye West is Neo in the Matrix. What happens when you no longer have to chase a bag? What happens when you no longer have to chase a dream? No longer chasing. Big salute to Kanye West. Big salute to Ye, homie. 500 people in the live chat. Hit the like button. There ain't nobody on YouTube dropping this type of game or dropping these type of jewels, homie. Everybody is talking about 50 Cent and Big Meech. Nobody asking why the higher ups and the elites got 50 Cent distracting us. Oh yeah, 50 is a federal informant, if you ask me. 50 is a puppet. He is a worker for the higher ups and the elites, if you ask me. 50 wants Jay-Z and he wants Puff Daddy out of the picture so he could get on his knees for the higher ups and the elites. So he could suck them off, you know. You know, New York City got 24-hour glizzy stands. All they know is glizzies out there in New York City. Let's pay attention. Big salute to the chat, man. Let's pay attention.
These tweets right here, he says, I got in the shower and thought of like 6 tweets. Let me see what I can remember. Please get back in the shower, Kanye. And then he says, I'm going to normalize talking about Hitler. This is crazy. And then he says, the way they talking about killing niggas has been normalized. And then he says, Hitler was so fresh. This nigga's crazy. And then he says, call me Yadolf, Hitler, and you still wanna fuck. Okay, I can't take this anymore, bro. And then he says, I love cutting the grass every couple of years. 3 devil emojis. And then after that, he says, just for clarity, they're trying to make an example out of Puff. Me and my brother had our issues, but these white people trying to use Puff to scare niggas. I'm neither scared nor brave. This is just me, he says. And then after that, he says, I just found out that Puff is not allowed to make or collect money while he's locked up, so I'm going to send his half of the money to Justin. And he puts up these.
Let's talk about Puff. I did some videos on Puff. I spoke on Puff. You know, again, when you Neo in the Matrix, is Puff Daddy a freak? Yeah, but ain't nothing illegal about being a freak. Is Puff Daddy having freak-offs? Is Puff Daddy knocking your old lady down? Is Puff Daddy knocking down your favorite actress? Are they having freak-offs? Are they getting high? Yeah, they doing that, but ain't no federal crime against that. Kanye West is telling the truth. Puff Daddy wanted to start a black political party where he was going to use his influence to influence black people to vote a certain way. Because, they tell us that we are the minority in X, Y, and Z, but for some reason, they always need the black vote. You never hear them talking about the Mexican vote. You never hear them talking about the African vote. You never hear them talking about the Haitian or the Jamaican vote. It's always the black vote. And Puff Daddy, when he started, when Diddy went to, suing Diageo and all of them, yeah, the people, the higher ups and the elites in the game. When he sued Diageo and then he talked about starting a black political party, they made an example out of Puff Daddy. Ain't nothing wrong with getting freaky, homie. Now, that type of freakiness I ain't into. Grown man business TV, I won't be at the Diddy party. But whatever they doing at the Diddy party is they business. So yeah, they using Puffy to scare Jay-Z. Jay-Z a whole hoe out here. They using Puffy to scare the upper echelon black people. Hey, nigga, you talk out, we gonna do you the same way we did Puff Daddy. Oh, you thought you was powerful? You got $1 billion or $2? Well, look at Puffy. He had $1 billion, and look where he at. And Kanye West is the only one saying this. Kanye West said, yo, we don't care about none of that. Free Puffy. Let me give you some more game, right? Big salute to the chat. Let me give you some game on this. Because I want you to kind of understand how deep this is. The CEO of Abercrombie and Finch. Let's talk about this. The CEO of Abercrombie and Finch. Hold on. I can't even think of his name, so that's why I'm gonna find his name. But the CEO of Abercrombie and Fitch just got the same charges that P. Diddy got, but it was an international. He was having international sex freak-offs. A white man. And he was flying out these models, these white models, and he was having sex parties. And he said, you can be a model for Abercrombie and Finch if you want to get down with us. We'll give you a job, but you got to freak off. They got him from international sex trafficking. He got bond for $10 million. But Diddy is still in jail. Let me show you. Because I just got done talking about this guy. What's his name? I'm about to find him for you right now. Big salute to the chat. His name is Michael Jeffries. This guy right here. Go look at this live stream I did right here. Mike Jeffries sex trafficking ring. $10 million bail. This guy right here. Let's get into the big salute to the chat. So yes, they are railroading Puff Daddy. They are railroading Diddy. They are making an example out of Puffy so that dudes like Jay-Z will go public and say, me and Puff Daddy ain't friends. We were only business partners. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I don't care what y'all do. Just don't have nothing. Hold on. Okay, here we go. I want y'all to get some game on this. I'm going to give y'all some game on this. Big salute to the chat. Go check this live stream out.
Accused of running a prostitution and international sex trafficking operation.
The defendants allegedly preyed on the hopes and dreams of their victims by exploiting, abusing, and silencing them to fulfill their own desires with insidious secret intentions.
Good evening. I'm Felicia Rodriguez. Investigative reporter Terry Parker was in court for today's hearing and has been digging through that indictment. She learned prosecutors believe these crimes were going on for years.
For years. So I just want to give y'all that right there just to let you know, yes, there are white men out here getting caught in sex trafficking rings. And they're getting $10 million bonds. But you got Diddy that can't even be released on a $150 million bond. If you can't see through the matrix, then that's okay. I'm here to walk you through it. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. It's nasty work, what's going on. And Kanye West, I'm hoping that he keeps on going. I'm hoping that he doesn't stop. I'm hoping that he gives the game and he don't stop, homie. The real out here understand what's going on. The real out here see through the smoke in the mirrors. Big salute to the chat.
These tweets right here. He says, I got in the shower and thought of like 6 tweets. Let me see what I can remember. Please get back in the shower, Kanye. And then he says, I'm going to normalize talking about Hitler. This is crazy. And then he says, the way they talking about killing niggas has been normalized. And then he says, Hitler was so fresh. This nigga's crazy. And then he says, call me Yadolf Hitler and you still wanna fuck. Okay.
Let's go back into the whole Hitler situation. Because I know a lot of y'all don't know and didn't know that, Hitler was against everything that's going on right now in present day in America. What do you mean by that, GMB TV? Well, the Jewish people was around. They was all mingling. They was all living together. They had a whole community, a whole ecosystem together. And Hitler found out and was told certain activities that the Jewish people was doing over there. The LBG 123 ABC community. They were implementing the Rainbow Coalition, and they were poisoning the economy. They were poisoning the children. They were poisoning the ideology and the mind state of real men. And he got hold of that. And he got wind of that. So he did his research and he started looking into certain situations. And did you know that the Jewish people circumcised their babies with their mouths? Listen, I'm going to say that again. They were circumcising the little boys with their mouths. He found out about that. They started walking in on man action. They started walking in on women action. They started walking in on these orgies and these sex parties and all of this crazy activity. And he went all the way left. And he said in one of his speeches, and he said in some of his notes, that if you let this grow, if you let this activity grow in your society will collapse. And that is exactly what's happening in present day, where we have let these same people, the higher ups and the elites, grow their culture within our society. So now we got the LBG 123. We got rainbow flags. We got a whole community of sexual deviant people telling us that we got to respect what they doing. We got to respect how they moving, and we got to implement it into our schools, and we got to teach it to our children. Now, I ain't saying what he did was right. I ain't saying what he did was wrong. I'll say it was a bit extreme. It was very extreme. He said, we got to get rid of all of them. We got to get rid of all of this. Any and everybody who think and move like this, we got to get rid of them. Yeah, they was circumcising little boys with their mouth. That mean they was putting the glizzy in their mouth and they was biting off the foreskin and they was circumcising little boys with their mouth. So what he started doing, yeah. You know them people out in New York that they was running, they had those tunnels and all of that. You know what I'm talking, Jewish people. They was doing that. So he got extreme with it. And he started putting them in gas chambers. And he started deleting their bloodline. It got wicked out there. But I'm going to tell you something. Now, a lot of other things that he was doing, I can't really, the pure white, all of that. blue-eyed, blonde hair, you know, all of that. He didn't understand it was dog fur. I ain't saying it. I don't think Ye saying he was the smartest man in the world, but he wasn't what they taught us that he was. He wasn't that. But he wasn't the smartest man. Hitler wasn't the smartest man in the world. He thought it was blue eyes and blonde hair. And I'm telling you, that's dog fur, homie. So now you can understand why Kanye West is always making references to that man. Why he's always using that name to stir the pot. Because anytime he says that name, they was doing some real nasty activity over there. And they doing the same thing on American soil. It's the same thing on American soil. They have got it to the point where they have made the majority of America believe that we should be teaching first graders and second graders about sexuality. But see, you so focused on your dreams. You so focused on your goals. You chasing something that you ain't even paid attention. And now they got transmissions and transformers and, you know, yeah, they got Optimus Prime in the school teaching your babies, teaching your children about sexuality. When they should be outside playing at the playground, playing basketball, playing kickball, riding bikes. They don't need to know about sexuality. They don't need to know about transmissions and we don't need to know about that. We are in the Matrix. In Neo, the one, we have found the one. Kanye West is Neo in the Matrix. Now I want to talk about something else. But this stems right along with what's going on with the Matrix. Kanye West said that slavery was a choice. Kanye West said that slavery was a choice. I just don't like, man, listen, man. Yeah, I like the light, man. It's, you know. And a lot of people got upset about that. A lot of people, because you can't see through the Matrix, you can't understand what's going on. Let that go over your head and under your bridge. They let that message, they let that the voice, they let that pure dope go over your head and under your bridge. Slavery is a choice. That's what Kanye West said. And a lot of y'all got upset. Well, let me break this down to you. Kanye West was 100% right. Slavery is and was a choice. But you got to understand, let me be more direct with this. Slavery was not a choice. We were forced into slavery. To stay inside of slavery is and was a choice. Why you say that, GMB TV? Why do you agree with Kanye West? Why do you agree with Neo in the Matrix? Well, this is what you got to understand. We went to war with the Europeans. We went to war with the higher-ups and the elites. And we lost the war. So we became prisoners of war, not slaves. We was forced into a matrix, right? Once we got into the matrix, we decided to stay in it. We made a choice to stay slaves. Why would you say that, GMBT? You know, elaborate on that. Well, here we go. Back in the so-called slavery days, the average white man was about 5'6", 140 pounds. The average slave owner was 5'6" to 5'5", 140 pounds. And on these slave plantations, there were men the size of LeBron James. You might have had 100 slaves on the plantation, right? 60 of those slaves was big, 6'8", 300-pound niggas like LeBron James. So as a collective, if we all had the mentality of a Nat Turner and we all said, you know what, we're gonna get out of slavery. We're gonna get rid of all the slave owners. We're gonna do like Nat Turner, and we're gonna do what we want to do, and we're breaking out of the chains. We could have did that, but because we was scared, because we was cowards, we let these 5'5", 5'6", 140-pound men with a little ass whip beat us, rape our women, hang our children. We let them do that. We had a choice. You could die, or you could get out of slavery. You could get rich, or you could die trying. You got a choice, homie. So Kanye West was right. As a collective, we chose to stay in slavery. We chose not to go to war because we thought that was going to save our families. We thought that was going to save our children. And now we looking at the results of it. We looking at the results. We got a whole generation of black men that's scared to go to war. They rather shoot and kill themselves. They rather rap about deleting themselves than to go to war with the establishment, the real higher-ups and the elites, the real opposition. Okay, let's look about present day right now. I just told y'all we in the matrix. I just told y'all mental slavery. I just told y'all and ran down how everything you think has been seeded in your mind, even as a youngster, through music, through movies, through cartoons, through television, live vision. Everything you think, everything you want, every goal, every dream has been seeded in you through poverty, through broken households, through the matrix. And we all choose to stay in this matrix knowing that we are slaves to the matrix. You know why? Because how about everybody in America say we not going to work tomorrow? How about everybody in America say we ain't paying no more bills, we ain't paying no more taxes, and we not going to work tomorrow? If we did that, we break the matrix. If we did that, we break the chains. All we got to do is say we not going to work tomorrow. And we crash the establishment. We crash the matrix. But guess what everybody going to do? They're going to go to work on Monday morning. So it's a choice we got. How about this? How about this, right? Everybody say we not watching the Super Bowl tomorrow. We not going to watch the Super Bowl. Nobody. We not going to watch the Super Bowl. F the Super Bowl. 0 viewership, 0 views. We not watching the Super Bowl tomorrow. We don't care about Philly and we don't care about Kansas City. We crash the internet. We crash the NFL. We crash it. Guess what they'll do? They'll get on their knees. They'll get on their knees and they'll say, please, we'll give y'all whatever y'all want. We'll give y'all whatever y'all want. Just watch the Super Bowl. But guess what y'all gonna do? Y'all choose to watch the Super Bowl and remain slaves. So yes, slavery was a choice. And slavery is a choice. But they got y'all thinking that Kanye West is crazy. They got y'all thinking that Kanye West is not the one. He is not the Matrix. He is not the Neo. And I'm here to tell you, we have found the one. We have found him. We have found him. He is right there in front of our face. All we got to do is accept that. They don't want us talking about Hitler, but they teach our babies about Christopher Columbus, a mass murderer, a psychopath who poisoned and spread mass disease to indigenous people in America, who slaughtered millions and millions of indigenous people in America. They celebrate Christopher Columbus, but we can't celebrate Hitler? And y'all think that Kanye West is crazy? No. We are slaves to the Matrix. Listen, nobody go to work on Monday. Everybody in America, stay home. Stay home, homie. We not going to work. We not paying no more taxes. We not doing none of that. And guess what the higher ups and the elites will do? They'll get on their knees. They'll kiss the ring. And they'll say, please, please go to work. Please. We'll give y'all whatever y'all want. What y'all want? Reparations? What y'all want? Money? What y'all want? We'll give you whatever you want. How you know this, GMB TV? Well, it's something called Black history. It's my history. Indigenous, Black, Negro Americans, FBA culture, FBA business, and FBA history. Or we already laid the blueprint. We did that. No foreigners, nobody from Mexico, Africa. Y'all didn't set the blueprint. We did. Back in the day, we had something called civil rights, the civil rights movement. And we was having an issue with riding buses. The buses didn't want us to sit in the front, and the buses didn't want us to sit in the back. The buses didn't want us involved, but we spent a lot of money with the bus companies out there in the South. So what we decided to do is stop riding the bus. Fuck it. We'll walk to work. We'll carpool to work. I'll give you a ride and you give me a ride to work. But we ain't riding the buses. And guess what the bus companies did when we crashed them? When that money wasn't adding up. When we affected the bottom line. They got on their knees and they begged black people to get on the bus. And guess what? They said y'all could sit wherever the hell you want to sit at. Y'all could sit wherever you want to sit at. That is a prime example of black people crashing the system, crashing authority, crashing the matrix. Oh, we did that. Oh, yeah, we did that. So you want to be a slave, be a slave. But don't get mad at Neo, Kanye West, the Matrix, the leader in the Matrix, for telling you the truth. Get your ass up and go to work. Get your ass up and go pay your taxes. Get your ass up and work for the Matrix. Every live stream is going to be intentional. It ain't nobody like me out here. They can talk about they hot in these YouTube streets. How? Y'all dudes is at the glizzy stand. Y'all hoping that 50 Cent pay y'all some attention. Y'all hoping that 50 Cent save y'all. We are not the same, homie. Big salute to the chat. Listen, man, I can't make this up, man. Y'all get an earful, man.
I can't take this anymore, bro. And then he says, I love cutting the grass every couple of years, 3 devil emojis. And then after that, he says, just for clarity, they're trying to make an example out of Puff. Me and my brother had our issues, but these white people trying to use Puff to scare niggas. I'm neither scared nor brave. This is just me, he says. And then after that, he says, I just found out that Puff is not allowed to make or collect money while he's locked up, so I'm gonna send his half of the money to Justin. And after that, he says, whoever is after Puff, we gotta find out exactly who they are. Okay, cool, play off the grid. My heart has not jumped not one moment today. I got steel in my veins. God mode, Puff, we love you. Nigga, speak for yourself, okay? When I was canceled, no nigga showed up for me other than Ty. Every single other ninja waited for it to be safe. Ninjas waited for me to be in good standings with the Jews. Then they came around. That ninja better than everybody anyway. He's talking about Ty Dolla $ign. And then after that, he says, all rappers maybe want my spot. I will never not know that. Every rapper living want to be me. Every rapper living wish they was Ye. Okay, whatever you say, Kanye. And then he says, ain't nobody ramped up either. I'm calm as ice. This is how I really feel, how I really felt, and how I will always feel. F all you, your F ass, unfair business deals. Any Jewish person that does business with me need to know I don't like or trust any Jewish person. What?
Yo, he talking that talk right now. Yo, Ye is on another level. That brings me back to chasing your dreams, chasing a goal. Man, that angle alone was so deep. When I got that download, I had to sit with it. I had to really embrace it and really understand. And I had to ask myself, why are the ancestors, why have they chose me? Why have the ancestors chosen me? I didn't ask for these downloads to start downloading. I didn't ask for this pure dope straight off the brick into the bottles. I'm just like you. You know what I mean? We all the same. I'm in the matrix. I'm a slave. I'm a slave to the matrix like everybody else. Why have they chosen me? Why are they speaking through me? And then I had to realize, no need for me to question why. Why not? It's never why. It's always why not me? Why not? I'm very articulate. I know how to get my point across. I know how to stay on code. I have pure intentions. I love my people, man. I love my people. Salute to everybody in the chat. Over 400 in the chat. Salute to everybody, white, whatever you are. But you got to understand, I love my people the same way you love your people. Why not me? I'm going to ride for mine the same way you going to ride for yours. And that's why you respect it. That's why you here. But regardless of what color you are, regardless if what your creed is, regardless of what your culture is, one thing for sure and two things for certain, they got all of us tunnel vision chasing something. And as long as we are chasing something, we are not looking around, homie. We are not looking up at the sky. We are not looking down. We do not have our feet in the grass. We are not grounded to the earth. As long as, and they got us so brainwashed, they got us so mentally enslaved that we really believe we are doing something. We really believe we are on point. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm just chasing my dreams. I'm doing what I gotta do. I'm chasing my goals. And we really believe that shit means something. You chasing your goals within the matrix. You want to be ahead. You want to be a rapper. That's because you saw rappers and seeded in your mind that rappers were it. You want to be a doctor. Well, that's because they poison the food, they poison the water, and they poison the air. So now you have seen sick people, and now you want to heal them. You want to be a lawyer. Well, that's because they have seeded crime, poverty into our communities, drugs. And now you said to yourself as a youngster, I want to help somebody. I want to be a lawyer. You want to be anything you want to be. It's been seeded in the matrix. You ever notice is nobody saying, I just want to be me. There's nobody you have ever heard say, I just want to be me, whatever that is. What do you want to be when you grow up? I just want to be me, man. I just want to be me in nature. I want to enjoy the globe. I want to enjoy what God has given us. We have been trained to want and chase man-made situations. We have been taught to chase what man has given us. Yo, what you want to be when you grow up, youngster? I just want to be me, whatever that is. I just want to grow up and be whoever my mind tells me and I know who I am. Maybe you want to smoke weed all day. And maybe you smoke weed so much that a downloads and the download tell you to go out into nature, experiment with every plant and make natural medicine. All the medicine they give us, it's out there in the jungle. But instead, they'll tell you, oh, you want to make medicine? Go to school, become a doctor, and prescribe these dangerous ass drugs that we make in this laboratory. Man-made things. You know, you talk to people, they're so adamant. They're so passionate. I'm chasing my dreams. And I got to look at them and I say to myself, man, like, you know, you so lost, you don't even know it. You so caught up in the matrix, you don't even know it. It's disgusting. What's your dream? My dream is to be on television. Oh, wow. So your whole makeup and purpose and dream in life is to be on television. And do what exactly? What sparked this in GMB TV today? Witnessing Neo. Witnessing Neo cause a glitch in the matrix. Cause me to have downloads that will cause a glitch in the matrix. Because regardless if you take this and you apply it to your life or not, you have listened already. Almost 430 people in here with an open ear. I have already infiltrated your mental capacity. I have already burnt this into the front of your mental Rolodex. And if you use it right now or if you use it later, it will become a time where you will use it. When the real war break out, you're going to say, GMB said this, man. GMB TV said this. When everybody really wants to stop being slaves and we all say, we ain't going to work, we ain't paying taxes, and we ready to go to war, you're going to say to yourself, yo, last year I heard GMB TV say this. Neo is only here to open the minds of the free, homie. Ye is here to open the minds of the free, and then it's going to spread like wildfire. We are in control of this. This shit belongs to us. We are in control of the matrix. It belongs to us. So guess what? Guess what? When we figure it out that we are in control of the matrix, this is what we're able to do. Right here. Right there. We are able to stop bullets in midair. We are able to manifest our reality. Once we break out of the slavery, we will be able to rebuild exactly what we see America or the earth or this realm being. As long as we stay in the matrix, we are allowing the higher ups and the elites, the devils, the energy to paint a narrative for us, to create our life for us, to plant seeds in us as young babies that grow us into slavery. Oh, you want to have a good job? You need to go to college. Go ahead and go to school, and we're going to make sure we're going to get you in college. Slavery. Oh, we don't want to talk about Hitler, but you know, Christopher Columbus he's discovered America. Slavery. Don't worry about it. We're gonna send you to work. You're gonna pay taxes at work, and then when you go buy your food, you're gonna pay taxes on food. You're gonna pay taxes on gas. You're gonna pay taxes on what you drink. You're gonna pay taxes on tobacco. Oh, no, don't worry. We're gonna tax you every step of the way, and you're gonna love it. Slavery. Now I want to say this, right? Getting back to the homie Joseph Perez, the homie JP. I call him JP. He asked about Jen Lee. This live stream right here is going to segue us into Jen Lee, and we're going to talk about that tonight. Because again, we have normalized calling each other the N-word, ziggers. We have normalized talking about, you know, deletion of our people in music. We have normalized this. We have made this normal. And now we got white boys on wax, on record, saying the word zigger. Eminem, one of the greatest rappers ever, never said that word. Vanilla Ice. I mean, Paul Wall. And now we are at a point where the higher ups and the elites have put so much money into the music industry and diluted the music and diluted our culture so much that we got a white boy out here saying the word zigger. And again, nobody talking about it. Nobody saying nothing about it. So y'all want to talk about, we're going to talk about this tonight. I'm going to go in. I ain't even going to give y'all this game right now. Make sure you hit the like and the subscribe button. Make sure. It's a white, his name is Jen. Let's look him up. Big salute to the chat. Because what I want y'all to do is make sure y'all go do your due diligence if you haven't already. If you haven't did your due diligence, go look this guy up, right? And listen to some of his music. Look at some of his YouTube. Look at some of his interviews so that you can understand where I'm coming from with it. Let's look at something real quick. Big salute to the chat. We're going to give him some shine tonight. Listen to this. That's Jen Lee right there. He got the elephantitis. Well, you know what? I don't even want to do that because I don't want no strike, no copy strike. Let me see something. You got to be careful with these dudes. Jen Lee. Let's look at Jen. Look at this right here. Now watch this shit right here. Look at this. Look at this right here. Big salute to the chat. Look at this shit right here. Look at this. Look at this. I'm that nigga. I just sit it and I stand on it. Please don't go that route. I ain't playing on it. I was 15 Sunday nights. I put my hands on it. I took everybody else's advice and they ran on it. Question. He said, I'm that zigger and I stand on it. Oh, and it's a lot more. Well, he just saying the word. He just saying zigger this and zigger that and zigger this and zigger that. So I'm not gonna go too far into it. I don't wanna give y'all the downloads just yet. I want y'all to tune in tonight. I want you to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Make sure you tapped in because tonight is gonna be the bullshit. We gonna do the bullshit tonight. Right now, we keeping it 100. You know what I'm saying? We talking about Neo in the Matrix. I'm giving y'all some real dope, some real history, pure dope, straight off the brick into the bottles. I'm not sugarcoating it. I'm not stepping on it. I'm giving you that raw, uncut. I'm letting you, you gotta understand the frequencies are gonna get stronger and stronger and stronger the closer we get to 2030. And it's a war coming. It's an actual war coming. This shit is not, it's not gonna be pretty, homie. So this live stream right here is to open your mental capacity, to stamp your mental Rolodex. I need you to understand where you are at when you are dealing with Grown Man Business TV. This ain't one of them channels. We are the one. I'm Himothy. Listen, man. I'm Himothy. You want to be next to 50 Cent? Sit me next to Kanye West. Put me in the same room with Neo. But tonight, I'm about to go. I think I'm gonna go smoke some hookah. I'm gonna relax my nerves. And tonight, Texas, y'all gonna have some explaining to do. Tonight, we gonna get into the bullshit. Texas, hey boy, I ain't got no picks. New York City, California. Now we gonna get on Texas neck. Texas, I'm gonna talk to Texas. I'm gonna talk to Texas, homie. And I salute Kanye West for taking that angle, because it's okay for y'all to talk about deleting black people and all our music is destructive to our community. All the music that come out got you talking about zigga this and zigga that and killing this and killing that. I'm all the way to the point we got a white boy named Gen Z, you feel me? Calling niggas and saying niggas and all that. But as soon as we talk about Hitler, it's a problem. Soon as we get to pointing out those gas chambers, you feeling some type of way. Soon we start saying the truth. So you could talk about deleting black people. You could talk about X, Y, and Z, but we can't. No, we gonna talk about that, and we gonna make fun of it. And listen, I'm promoting that. All these songs, what we need to do is start implementing. Let's take us out of it and put them in it. Yo, I slid down the block and ran down on the op. White boy got a top pop. We gonna talk like that. What you really want to do? Ran down and I slid up on the Jew and got the popping on him. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all ain't gonna like that though. I did what I had to do. Slid down on the Jew and got the popping on him. Doing what I do, and then I ran up the crew. Me and my crew slid down on the Jew and got the popping on him. Make a song called Pop It Off. Slid down on the roof. Me all and my crew ran down on the Jew and then I popped it on him. Oh, y'all have a problem with that. You could call yourself a zigger, but Kanye West can't call himself a Nazi. You could call yourself a zigger, but Kanye West called himself a Nazi and he crazy. Ain't nobody called this white boy crazy though. Ain't nobody said this white boy having a mental breakdown. Listen to him call himself the N-word. He having a mental breakdown. Ain't nobody say, we gonna talk tonight. We gonna talk tonight. Slavery is a choice, B. Slavery is a choice. Because you could choose to stay in slavery or you could choose to die. You could choose to stay in slavery or you could choose to go to war. But either way, the choice is yours. The choice is yours. Yeah. 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 Let's turn the whole matrix upside down. Every song, we gonna take black people out of it and we gonna put y'all in it. Since y'all like to talk about shooting and killing and all of that, we gonna just stop. As long we gonna take black people out of it and we gonna put y'all in it. Since y'all like that type of music and all of that. Since y'all in tune with our music and y'all love our culture, we just go. The only thing we go, don't worry. The only thing we gonna do is we gonna stop adding black people and ziggers into the music, and we gonna start adding Jews and you know, we gonna add y'all in there. It's the gas chamber. What? We want the gas chamber. What? You get the gas chamber. What? How you like that? That sound pretty catchy, right? That sound pretty. We get the gas chamber, roll up, gas chamber, big gas, put them in the gas chamber. Yeah, you like that, right? Oh no, you rather it be slide down the block, roll up on my op, shoot his black ass down and leave him dead on his block. That's what you rather hear. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. We are looking at Neo in the Matrix. Big salute to the chat. The downloads have downloaded. You understand me? Once I get the download to you, then listen, once I give you the downloads, it's all on you. You could download it, you could delete it, you could save it. It's all yours. Salute to the chat.
And then he says, I can say Jew as much as I want. I can say Hitler as much as I want. Matter of fact, I do say it when I want. And then this is the tweet when he kind of justifies the, Grammy stunt. He says, anyone who called my wife's Grammy look a stunt is dumb and lame. Yes, you. He sounds so sassy here. She been dressing naked for 2 years. That's not something to brag about. Now all of a sudden it's a stunt. Every single bitch on the planet wish they had her bravery, body platforms, and access to money, and a husband that supported their personal expression. They're all...
I almost forgot about this download. But since we still here, 275 people in the chat, hit the like button, right? I want to talk about this, and I'm going to close with this. Neo in the Matrix. Kanye West, B. I'm just so proud that we got one. We got one, man. And we should never disrespect. We should never talk down. We should never turn our back on Kanye West, homie. Kanye West went on to the Grammy red carpet, right? Now, mind you, he didn't go into the Grammy Awards. He didn't do anything. He pulled up and he walked on the red carpet. And he bought his wife or his girlfriend or whatever shorty, I think it's his wife, right? It's a white woman. And people, I'm telling you, you letting these things go over your head and under your bridge because you can't see through the smoke and mirror. So people say Kanye West is with a white woman, right? They walk on to the stage, to the red carpet, and she's basically butt-ass naked, this white woman. Kanye West is standing next to her. He's looking at her, they posing, they taking pictures, and she is absolutely naked. This white woman, right? His wife. And people don't understand what he's doing with that. Kanye West, and I mean, he walks around with her. She's butt naked, half naked all the time, right? People don't understand that white men hate that. White men and the higher-ups and the elites hate the fact that Kanye West is with Bianca because she is fully submissive to Kanye West. And it's been in history, we have learned that white men hate to see white women with black men. But not only is he with this white woman, but he is doing exactly what the higher ups and the elites have done to black women. You know, he has sexualized this white woman. He got this white woman walking around butt ass naked at full compliance with a black man, and he's making them watch it. And you don't understand that. You are so sheepish that you just think Kanye West got a white. No, he has done the same thing these white men are doing with Glorilla, with Sexy Red. But see, the difference between Kanye West and the higher ups and the elites is the higher ups and the elites like to throw rocks and hold their hand. So they'll put the money into Sexy Red, and then they'll put her out and they'll let her over sexualize black women. But they don't walk with Sexy Red. They don't flaunt her. You don't know who's putting the money up. Kanye West takes a white woman, over sexualizes her, and then promotes her to the public the same exact way. So he took this white woman, he walked her across the red carpet, butt ass naked. He let them take thousands of pictures of this white woman with no clothes on who want to be naked. That's her prerogative. And he stood there and he posed like, yeah, you see that? What you mean? You do it to all women. You have sex, you have babies, y'all used to rape and grape and all that with our women. So now we gonna flaunt your woman out in public, butt ass naked. We gonna flaunt your woman out here. We gonna let all the people out here take pictures of your woman, you white women. And y'all gonna love it. You know how many white women out there wish they was Bianca? You know how many seeds he planted in so many white women's head? You know how many seeds he planted in young white women that one day they could stand next to a black ball player, they could stand next to a black rapper, and they could be butt ass naked, and they could be free. They can feel liberated. Y'all just thought he was walking, no. This guy is next level. He has reached a plateau we have not seen before. This is uncharted territory. So just because you don't understand what's going on, just because you can't recognize it, because you've never seen it, don't mean you should look down. Oh yeah, salute the yay. What we talk? Hold on real quick. What we talking about? We talking about, B? I can't make this up. Hold on. Oh yeah, it was a beautiful sight to see. Let me show you something. Let me show you something real quick. Look, I can't make this up. Look at this. Look, she was buck bald naked. Look. Look. Bucket bald. Oh, he walked that dog fur across that red carpet. And you know what he told her? Drop that jacket. Expose yourself to the world. Make your people and young white girls that follow you and young white girls that look like you, make them feel like they could do this. They could get naked. They could be free with a black man. You got to understand something, B. Let's see. I'm trying to tell you, son. Look at this. She was bucket naked, B. She was fully nude. She was in the nude. You know what I mean? You know, she let Kanye West put dog collars on her and all that. You feel me? She let Kanye West put dog collars on her and all that. Look at that. Look at that right there. Look at that. Look at Ye. He didn't go into the Grammys. He didn't go sit down at a table. He came, he came and got right on the red carpet, did what he did, showed what he showed, left a message out there, and he left. The same way they let Sexy Red come on that carpet and disrespect black people and disrespect Yeah, I like when they play like that. I like when they play like that. When it comes to Kanye West, we are looking at Neo in the Matrix. All right? So listen, man, you already know what time it is, man. It's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. You can tap in, you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You do know what I suggest, and I suggest that you tap in. I suggest that you tap into this Grown Man Business. I suggest that you tap into this Grown Man content at all times. You already know what it is. Straight off the brick into the bottles. Straight off the brick into the bottle, straight raw, pure, uncut, no extras, no preservatives. We not sugarcoat nothing, we not dressing nothing up. I'm giving you this pure game, straight dope. It's raw, homie. No extras, no preservatives, no fentanyl, no quinine, no baking soda. We don't tap dance on the message or on the dope that I'm giving you. Kanye West, big salute. Don't stop, homie. Keep going. Kanye West is Neo in the Matrix. We are going live tonight. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. It is going to get real. Oh, you thought this was real? You thought this was deep? You thought, oh, we're going to get into this tonight. Woo! So listen, man, you already know what time it is, man. It's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. You feel what I'm saying? Now listen, man, you can tap in, you can tap out, but you know my slogan. Know what I suggest? And I suggest you tap in.